Hello, everybody. It's TheAireaidLord, and today, classic gaming. Well, not exactly classic, because what I'm doing today is a new release. However, the release I'm going to do is, of course, well, I'm not going to put it on right now because it's actually very, very loud. Today we're doing Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal, or full Frontal Assault. Sorry, I couldn't say that without laughing. It is a $20 release from Insomniac, who has made all the Ratchet and Clanks except for like one or two. It is new. It came out both in stores and on the PlayStation Store. I think it was probably the reason I bought this was because it was on the PlayStation Store. If it was at GameStop, I don't know if I would have gone out and bought it because it's snowing in New England, if anyone doesn't know that right now, but I didn't feel like driving out 15 minutes to go to GameStop and pick this up. So, Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault. A lot of my fans are Ratchet and Clank fans. After the HD Collection playthrough I did this summer, a lot of people have been asking for more Ratchet and Clank gameplay. The fourth, I don't know if anyone knows this, but the fourth Ratchet and Clank game, which is called Gladiator, and it's called Deadlocked in America, they're supposed to be coming out with an HD version of that soon. I don't know when. Insomniac keeps delaying it, but they said, I follow them on Twitter, and they posted, they're like, alright, now that Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault's out, we'll be able to focus on the HD version of the fourth game and give you more information. And I loved Ratchet and Clank Gladiator. It was a really, really fun game. It was kind of like this mode. It was the same gameplay from the first three Ratchet and Clanks, but it was more for like a competitive arena kind of fighting style, and it was fun. It was almost like those Gladiator arena things you did in the third and second game. So, this, I don't know what iteration this is. There's been multiple Ratchet and Clank games, and unfortunately not every Ratchet and Clank game has been so good. If anyone remembers, this summer I actually did a playthrough of Ratchet and Clank Quest for Asshole, and that was $20 as well. And I ended up hating it because, first of all, $20, it wasn't long. It was only a couple of parts. And I think it took me 11 videos to beat it. And it was weird because a lot of my fans were like, oh, play it, play it, play it. I finally play it, and it kind of wasn't the greatest thing ever. I'm like, really? People wanted me to play this? So far, I've played all the Ratchet and Clanks. I played the first 4 that came out on the PlayStation 2. I played Tools of Destruction, A Crack in Time. I played Quest for Booty by request from my fans. And now I'm playing Full Frontal Assault. I didn't play All for One last year because it was nothing like the original Ratchet and Clank gameplay, so I didn't even bother. So yeah, that's basically my stance for Ratchet and Clank. This game, as I said, is $20. I'm assuming it's going to be short. I'm hoping it's not a worthless game, so... Turn up the volume a little bit. Yes, I'm sure I don't have my capture cards hooked up yet because of the PC issue I talked about, so... Oh, it definitely seems epic enough. It's like freaking Pirates of the Caribbean music. Dun-dun-dun! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! Dun-dun-dun! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! Okay, alright, and the install for this took like 20 billion hours. It was 3 gigabytes for this fucking thing. And there's a latest update. That's probably going to take 20 hours. Motherfucker. 20 minutes for this update. What do you want to bet it's going to take 20 minutes for this thing to update? What do you want to guarantee? I guarantee you. Well, no, it's actually going somewhat fast. So yeah, it's been a good year for Ratchet and Clank, especially for my channel, because I did over 100 videos of the first 3 games that came out on the PS2. The HD Collection came out this year, so I was able to do that. The European version, by the way, the European version had like a strategy guide and had, apparently, I didn't know this until after, the European version of the HD Collection had way more than the American version. It actually had a strategy guide, which the American version didn't. And it had more features, I guess. And some people in America were pissed. I would have been pissed if I had bought that shitty version, but thankfully, I was able to get the European version, thanks to my friend, Mr. Dog. Ugh. Alright, come on, enough now. I want to play the game. PS3 always has to do this download stuff, which, by the way, it has been quite a long time since I've done a playthrough on my PlayStation 3. As most people know, I do the majority of my games on the 360 if it's multi-platform. So, it's E10. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to play this game. I'm only 9 years old. Well, I guess I'm bringing it back. That's it. Playthrough's over. No, I'm joking. Hopefully I don't get mad at the game like I did for Quest for Booty. There was one stage in Quest for Booty where you have to move like some object and like I was failing and oh my god, I don't want to think about it. Hopefully we don't have any stages like that. Apparently, according to the summary of this game, you are teaming up with... What the hell? That's the same icon from the collection. Whatever. Anyway, apparently in this game you team up with Clank and Captain Quark and Ratchet. And you are taking on somebody. The game will need to install data on your hard drive. What? What do you mean? What the hell? How long is this going to take? I already sat through the entire install of the game. Why do I have to sit through this? There's nothing even on my screen. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cross my fingers here. Come on. Ow, actually that hurt. Huh. Not cool. Oh, finally. Wow. Competitive? It's competitive? Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's like a full Ratchet and Clank game. That's pretty cool. It's like the classic thing. You got extras and all that stuff. No, 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 no. You could do online? Really? What the hell? This game's competitive. Or no, it's cooperative. Wow, really? Well, I'm doing a single-player playthrough. I'm not doing it with another person. I don't have anyone to do it with at the moment. Could have asked a friend of mine to buy it, but most likely they're doing other stuff right now, so I don't have time for that. Starship... what the heck? The Starship Phoenix? This is from Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Well, actually, it said the Starship Phoenix, too. Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal, where you get to see Liam Neeson's dick.
Captain's log. Stardate, let's call it Wednesday.
There's no
Released
subtitles.
From public service, former President Quark decided to retake the mantle of righteousness, to serve as the people's perennial protector, to defend the galaxy with the vigor of a true hero. And the galaxy? Well, the galaxy has never been so boring.
This is just sad. He lost the election like 3 months ago. Don't you think it's time for an intervention? I believe Captain Quark is having a difficult time adjusting to life in the private sector.
Computer, find me something to shoot.
Sorry, dude, we got none on the radar. Have an awesome day, though.
Pardon me, Captain. It appears there are rogue cleaner bots in the docking bay. Would you like to...
He's desperate for fame. Hey, look, it's the plumber.
Looks like you've got a bug problem.
It's the friggin' plumber from previous games. That's pretty cool. Looks like I'm gonna have to... These controls are inverted. I think that's Mr. Zircon. That's Mr. Zircon from the previous game. I think that looks like the bomb glove. So it looks like you can unlock weapons.
Got it.
No, I'm just a hero.
Hell, I gotta change the controls. They're all
Hey,
inverted.
Captain, we're receiving an encrypted transmission. Please report to the bridge pronto.
Oh, you still have the hover boots. Ah, those are from Crack in Time when Alistair gives them to you. What the hell is this? Oh, that's Giant Clank. Yup, that's Giant Clank. Oh my god.
Captain, are you ready for the longest day of your pathetic life?
It's Emperor Zurg.
A shadowy supervillain. This is perfect. What do you think he wants? Money? No. Power? No. Money and power. Oh, who cares what he wants? We finally get to shoot something.
Trying to execute. So we get this ship detected back this way for death. Oh, for crying out loud! As I was saying, I have deactivated 3 planetary defense centers in this sector, plunging each location into total chaos. Oh, splendid! Hungarian marauders have already begun attacking. I wonder who could have called them.
Was it me?
It was me, you dolt! Only you and your team are permitted to each location. If I even smell a single Polaris defense trooper, I will deactivate every station in the galaxy.
Who are you?
Someone who doesn't like Captain Quark very much. Someone you failed.
It's Dr. Nefarious. We're gonna lose it.
You know what this calls for?
Don't say it.
I'll tell you what this calls for.
He's gonna say
A
it.
hot dog.
The Q-Force!
He said it.
Hail!
Hail? Hail Hitler. Hail Hitler. Oh yeah. Oh. What the f- I gotta change these controls. Holy shit. 1 minute, guys. Oh, let's set up camp. I got an achievement for that, or a trophy. Sorry, I can't see achievement. Alright, I'm gonna change my controls, and I'm also gonna put on subtitles, so I'll be back in a minute.